Hey you guys, so I want to kind of give you guys a story time video. Okay, so basically this is the story. When I was young, I was not the nicest person. I was not the most caring person. I definitely am not who I'm not who I am today. Like, that's for damn sure. So, I ended up meeting this girl, and this girl had a lot of issues. And this is very hard for me to talk about because I never actually made amends with this girl until today. Um, this girl had a ton of pills at her house, a ton, because she had gotten foot surgery. And she was showing them all to me. And I ended up, like, when I opened the bottle, I would, like, dump a little bit down my sleeves. So I ended up, like, taking, like, not a lot, but like a couple pills out of each of the bottles, and I took them because like I was like in the beginning stages of being an addict and stuff like that. Um, Now it was obvious she knew that I did it. And it's one of the things everybody asks me if there's what's the one thing in your addiction that you think is the worst thing that you did, and I always say stealing from somebody who had a mental disability. And you guys, I hope you guys don't look at me any differently. Because I was young, I was not happy with my life. I didn't care about anybody but myself, and I really didn't take a lot from her. Not that that makes it any better, but she just had so many of these pills. So I ended up taking them. Now, this was like, oh, years and years ago. So I'm friends with her sister. And I finally, like, this is something that has been eating me alive for so long, you guys, for so long. Finally, what I decided to do today was I went online. Now, she doesn't know I did this yet. I went online and she has like this favorite sports player. Stephen Curry is his name. And I bought her a jersey, and it's going to come in the mail. And when it comes, I'm going to go to her house and I'm going to be like, listen, I got you this. I'm really sorry for what I did like years and years and years ago. And I think it'll make me feel better. It's like not only is it an apology, but it's a sincere one. Like I bought her something. What I did was very wrong, and like there's a lot of things that I did that were wrong, but I think taking advantage of somebody who has a disadvantage is even worse. And it takes a lot for me to talk to you guys about this because I don't want you guys to think I'm an asshole or a jerk. I was definitely young and dumb when I did this, and like I didn't care about anybody else's feelings, but it's been eating me alive for a long time. So I apologized to her verbally today for the first time. It made me feel really good. I apologized to her sister, talked to her sister about it. And now I bought her something online that I think she'll really like. It was not the one I picked. It wasn't that expensive, but it was I only took about like 6 pills from her, but still it doesn't matter. Stealing is stealing no matter what. I was young though. I was under 20, under 18. I was very young when I did this, and I was very dumb when I did this. So I'm waiting for this to come in the mail, and when it comes in the mail, maybe I'll take you guys with me, see if she'll let me record the apology in the video and talk to her about it and see how she feels about it. But that's the story I wanted to tell you guys. It's been eating me alive for a long time. This was a mistake I made when I was very young. I'm talking like 15, 16. As far as I remember, I was young with a lot of issues. And it's not like she has like a major mental disability. She's just a little bit slower than normal people. But I always never forgave myself for that. I never forgave myself for that no matter what. So now today, being able to buy her something online, it's gonna come in the mail, and like knowing that I'm gonna approach her and her family and tell them, listen, I'm sorry that I did this. I'm sorry I took advantage of her, and I'm sorry that I'm sorry for everything. And I got you this, and I hope you accept my apology. And if you don't, that's okay. And that's my plan. And that's a story that I wanted to tell you guys. It's actually very difficult for me to talk about because I literally feel like the biggest piece of shit for doing it. It was wrong of me. If I want to pick on somebody, I need to pick on somebody my own size. Since that day, I learned a lot from that. It was the most painful thing I ever did. If I could go back in time and undo it, I would. I know that I can't. But yeah, that's story time for you guys. The girl is a great girl. She's an awesome girl. She's so sweet, you know, and um I think, and me and her sister were talking, that what happened was, like, I had taken like 6 of them, and whether it's 1, 2, 3, 6, 20, stealing is stealing. Even if it was only 6 out of like a couple hundred, it's still stealing, you know? So I I don't know what happened to the rest of them. I think she ended up selling them, but basically, like, what I did was I talked to her sister about it today. Her sister apologized to her, talked to her dad and said that I was sorry, and I messaged her sister, and when it comes in the mail, I'm gonna walk to their house, and I'm gonna be like, listen, like, I was a jerk back then. I was young, I was a kid, I was angry, I hated my life. I had no family at the time. My son was not even a thought in my mind. That's how long ago it was. But I'm finally making amends for this, and it feels good. It definitely feels good. I'm in a very good mood about it. I'm very happy about it. And yeah, so that's great. I'm definitely, like, really happy that I'm doing this. Hopefully it'll come in the mail soon. And this girl is so cool. There will be a part 2 to this. I'm hoping that she doesn't mind coming on camera and we can kind of talk about it a little bit. I mean, that might be interesting. It's something you guys might want to see. I'll talk to her about it. But yeah, she's a very sweet girl, and what I did was wrong. There's no way to look about it. Even if I took 1 pill, it's wrong. 2 pills, it's wrong. 6 pills is what it was. Wrong. You know what I mean? It's still wrong. So I made amends, and I bought her a gift. I'm gonna go to her house. I'm gonna talk to her and her family, even though this was years ago. You know, and everybody, no, send me the picture, Brian. I haven't seen it. So pretty much I just want to tell you guys that story and get it off my chest because I don't really talk about it, and it is something that really, really eats me up. I'm gonna open up a new, for the people who are typing, Courtney and Brian, I'm going to open up a new chat after this. I just wanted to make this a short story time video. But yeah, so that's pretty much what happened. I'm going to try and talk to her and see if she wants to make a video together talking about it and letting me apologize and give her this gift. And we will see what happens. I'm hoping that it goes over good. If it doesn't go over good, then I kind of asked for that. I'm hoping that it does, though. Yeah, and along with that, keep in mind, everybody, I am doing a raffle right now. The details are in the video down below in the description bar if anybody wants to join. Other than that, I love you guys so much. Thank you, everybody, for everything everybody's done for me, for being there for me. Also, remind me, I want to talk to you guys about, in New York State, they are about to pull flavored vape juice. It's about to be illegal. So everybody in New York, stock up on your vape juice because it literally, flavored vape juice is about to be illegal in New York. Which is a whole nother thing I'm going to talk about in the next video. But yeah, I got about 1 more minute left that I want to drag this video out too. Yeah, you know, it is what it is, at least I'm honest. You know, honesty is something I've definitely been working on, and I do hope that when I talk to this girl, she ends up forgiving me. Because it really has been bothering me for a long time. It's one of those things where it's like, you know, I've done a lot of messed up things in my life, but for some reason, this is the one thing that just bothers me a lot, you know? I don't really know why, but it just does. So, I mean, I'm hoping that, sorry, I gotta sit this down real quick. I'm hoping that when I do, everything will be better. You know, she'll forgive me, her family will forgive me. And I mean, this is something, like, keep in mind, that happened when I was a kid. Like, I was a kid when I did this. I was like a kid. I was in like 5th or 6th grade. So I must have been. So when I did this, I was still young and I was stupid, you know? And I would take it back in a heartbeat if I could. It was messed up, but that's the story. That's what happened, and sorry you guys, I'm like bent over because you know I was telling you guys how insecure I am. I swear to God, I have a body like so much like Trisha Paytas, but without the big boobs. But anyways, I love you guys more than anything. I'm gonna open up another live stream right now. I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Oh, and part 2 of this will probably be up next week. All right, love you guys. Bye.